really care what people say. I don't really care what them want do. They just trying to take me from my pockets. Get me from my cryptocurrency.
In Hoima. All right, I can see one of our special guests of tonight, Kochi. All right, I've seen that we have live streamed this, and my music has copyright, so I'm not going to play it because it is going on YouTube. Let me just give you some different vibe. All right, can we go to Uganda? Let's go to Uganda. Let's go to Uganda. Those of us who are joining in from different countries, I'm going to play Ugandan song here, which I believe has no copyright, ladies and gentlemen, so that we can keep the event super warm. I'm giving you time. I'm buying you time so that you can welcome your people. You can remind everybody, let them know that we have started. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity for you to showcase your opportunity to everybody. I'm super fired up because tonight is a special night. It's a night that has not happened before in Oracle. Yes, so I'm super excited because what we're about to hear, what we're about to see is something that we have not seen before ever since the project started. And our special guests are all already in the room. I can see them if you check in your participants. Those guys you see as co-host. Those are our special guests. They are already in the room. We have Malaysia, we have Uganda already in the room, and I'm super excited. We have which country is that one? Kochi Abe, could you help me? The name of the country is it Musulin? Something like that. I'm still struggling to pronounce it.
On writing, it looks like the name is written like Suriname, but when it comes to pronunciation, according to the natives of the country, they pronounce it Surinamo. That's how they pronounce it, Surinamo.
Surinamo. So we have Surinamo joining us. So let me just get back in the chat and shout out to people who are joining in on time. Thank you so much for being such disciplined people when it comes to important events. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of countries already in the event. And I can see Mame Asante from Germany. Germany is represented. Amazing. We have Francis, Coach Francis Second Jaco from Masaka. Wow, Masaka City is already in the event. We have Burundi connected. Monlakiza from Burundi. I can see Devi Meti from Lusaka, Zambia. Oh, these are my in-laws. Lusaka, Zambian guys. These guys are my in-laws. All right. I see Sikamo, New Zealand. We have New Zealand in the house. iPhone, UAE is joining in. I can see Mbambo from South Africa. Hi, Mbambo. I can see Shakibu from Masaka City. Hilda from Uganda. I can see Peppa Fiti from Uganda. Amazing. Seguku. All the way from Seguku. Musau Doctor. Musau Doctor. Musau means doctor. Doctor means Musau. Anyway, from Makelele, Uganda. Thank you for joining in, Musau Doctor. I see Jimo from Hoima, the hostie of the African Cup of Nations. I can see Ginger joining in. Worship. Thank you for joining in, brother Worship. I see Henry from Kampala. Harua is joining in. Isaac from Harua. Jovan from South Africa. Thank you for joining in, Jovan. Keep sharing the link. Jitao from UAE. I can see Keith already in Kenya. I can see who is this one? Black Hitman. Hitham, huh? Yeah, Hitham. From Malaysia. Oh, we have Malaysia already in the house. I can see Emmanuel from South Sudan. Thank you for joining in, brother Kingi. Nazlin, amazing. This is one of our great uplines all the way from Malaysia. We are super excited to have you upline. All right, I can see Oraculist. That is interesting, isn't it? Wow, someone has named himself Oraculist. Oraculist. Oraculist, good to have you, Oraculist. Can I with you at the time? Of course, of course, of course. I'm Howe Isha from Hoima. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many people who are connecting in from all over the world. And this is just to show you that what we are here to see, what we are here to hear is not something ordinary. It's not a local project. We are working on a global project. Imagine being part of something that is bigger than yourself. Imagine being part of something that is not going to transform lives right where you are, but even outside your country. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Frideas. I think I've made a lot of shout out. I'll be coming back to the chat. I believe that there's so much to share, but I need you to do something. I need you to do something. Remind everybody, Tell them we have started. Tell them we have started. We are already 65, and I know we can hit 200 in just the next few seconds. Now, what is here? What are we here for? What has gathered us this evening? Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to celebrate. We are here to celebrate. So make sure on your keyboard, you prepare those emojis of celebration, the fire emojis, you know, the balloons, everything, because we're going to use them a lot during our tonight's event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to hold our very first African celebration of the Oracle Financial Network ranks. We have about 9 ranks in the project, and so far in just about 2 weeks, we have already 5 people in Africa that have been able to knock out these ranks, and one of these gentlemen was able to do this in just less than 1 week. He was able to hit his first rank, and he showed the way. He showed us that it is possible. And since then, we have been seeing people hitting these ranks one after the other. And so tonight is that night that we are going to be experiencing what it feels like to be an M1. What it feels like to be an M1. And once again, your host and MC tonight, my name is Ashraf Kasinde, and I'm joining you from Kampala, Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to, of course, hand over the microphone to the very first gentleman that will be sharing with us. What is the first program, the first item on our program is a shorty, sweetie, exciting presentation about this project. In case you are here for the very first time, do I have first timers? I believe so. I believe so. Let me see. If you are here and you are a first timer, just go in the chat room and just go in the chat room and type for me F. All right, type for me F. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, just type for me F. Just type for me F. Okay, I have something exciting here. I have something very exciting here. Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, hold on. There's something exciting I want to share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, just go in the chat. If it's your very first time, you don't know what we are doing here, someone has invited you, someone has told you there is an opportunity to change your life, to change the people around you, to give them a better life, just get in the chat room and give me letter F. It will be enough for me to know that it's your first time. It's your first time. Right. All right. Just a second. Something is super exciting. And now I'm going to play for you some Ugandan music. Which song? Ugandan is help me do a good selection for celebration. Yes. Because I know most of our songs don't have copyright. So it gives me an opportunity to even play on such an event. Yes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think our time is up. And so allow me to, of course, straight away bring on the gentleman that is supposed to handle our first part of this event. What is it that we are supposed to share first? We are here to, okay, just a moment. All right, beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are set to go. Our first speaker on tonight's event, our first speaker is joining us all the way from Malaysia, a very beautiful country. This is the country that has given us an opportunity for us as Ugandans and different countries. Oh yeah, I can say a lot of F. Amazing. So we have a lot of people who are here for the very first time. Interesting. Welcome. Please feel at home. You are here to learn how to make too much money, overpopulated money, unhealthy money, too much money. So stick around until the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a very special guest tonight. This is not an ordinary man. A gentleman that has been in the crypto space for a very long time, and is someone that is worthy to share with us the power of Web3 technology and the DeFi, of course, and inviting to us in a special way, in an amazing way. Now, I need you to go in the chat box. Put those fire emojis as I bring the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the official consultant of the Oracle Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, help me with some energy in the room, with some exciting flowers. Put those emojis in the room as we bring on the mic the one and only coach, mentor of mentors, Mr. Nelson Lion, all the way from Malaysia. Coach, we are super excited and super fired up this evening. The microphone is yours. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Leader Ashraf. Okay, if I pronounce your name right. Thank you for a wonderful hosting. All right. I'm already feeling that I'm there with you guys right now. Okay, it's so exciting today. Although it's 2 a.m. here in Malaysia, I'm feeling very, very fresh to see all of you, right? So thank you very much for having me here today. So I'm excited, right? So a little bit introduction of myself. My name is Nelson. I'm also the official consultant and also the business development executive for Oracle Foundation. Okay, so just for information, I've been traveling around the world, okay, and for this project as well. So recently, before this project, I was in Africa. I came down to Ghana. I was there in Nigeria. I came to South Africa, right? So my next trip, most likely or probably, we're planning out for Oracle to come down and meet you guys in Uganda itself, probably Uganda, some of these countries that we're looking into, that we're coming for, right? So you can hope to see our presence soon, okay? So, all right. So without a further ado, I think there's a lot of agenda that's happening today. So my task here today is quite simple. I'm here to share the opportunity, what Oracle has to offer, right? These people are talking about hitting an M1 rank, hitting an M2 rank, talking about this technology is amazing. And there's also a lot of people who's here for the first time, okay? So my part of today's story will be to share with you what this opportunity is all about, right? So if you give me a short 20 minutes, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share the presentation, right? So, right, so just let me pull up my screen if that's okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. Okay, I hope my voice and my screen is there for you. All right.
Yes, the screen is very clear.
Okay, thank you. All right, so without further ado, all right, quickly, let's jump into what is Oracle, what is this project all about, why is everybody so excited, why the whole world is, so excited about this project, okay? So let me get started. Now, Oracle Foundation had came out with this project, and this project is almost now 3 months old, right? It started on 15 May 2025, okay? And the developing team is from Hong Kong and also Taiwan, right? But we have our money business license from US Colorado, right? And the main thing about this project is it's fully decentralized, okay? It's a decentralized finance fully DeFi, which we will be talking about in a bit. So it's no central authority, no tampering, no frauds. Okay, so all that has been taken off. Okay, so let's get into the project. Okay, I can start my screen. Hold on, yeah. Hold on, guys. Hold on, yeah. Sorry. All right, sorry. I'm just trying to hold on. Full screen this. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm back. Let's get started. Now, before I go any further, this is a disclaimer. Whatever I'm going to share today, the understanding is for a sharing purpose and also for a knowledge purpose. All right, this is not a financial advice. You know, you are taking the risk, right? Please do your own due diligence before getting into any, not only this project, any project for the matter, right? So let's put that aside. Now, before me going into the project Oracle itself, let's talk a little bit about something called Olympus DAO. Now, why do I want to talk about Olympus DAO? Because Olympus DAO is the one who's inspired Oracle to have its project today. Okay, Oracle is an idea that has been inspired by Olympus DAO. So Olympus DAO is a technology that's already born 4 years ago, back in 2021. Okay, now when this technology was born on the blockchain, so there was a group of programmers or anonymous, they wanted to create a token, okay, which is packed or backed up by actual crypto assets. Okay, so this bunch of programmers, they created the OHM token, okay, OHM token, and they backed it up with DAI tokens or DAI asset, all right, at that point of a time. So, and they also wanted to have a mechanism whereby, you see, the challenge with current crypto spaces or tokens are, it is always getting pumped and dumped. So they wanted to create an anti system like that, so that it is very safe, stable, and it goes up in value in time to come. So they had made these two objectives when they launched Olympus DAO, right? And their main programming system is, or the main running operation system is 137 smart contracts are incorporated into this project, into this program. So whatever that you're seeing now, it's a very complex system actually. Okay, so this system has treasury, bond, and staking. Okay, each of it has its own mechanism. Okay, so now you and I, as a public, we will be able to stake into treasury, bond, and staking, participating into either one of three, and then getting a reward from it. Okay. Now, this whole system is running safe and secure in the last 4 years for Olympus DAO, right? So Oracle took it up, okay, and then they enhanced it. They enhanced it to a different level altogether, and they launched it on 15th of May 2025, right? So before I go in a little further, let me just give you a brief understanding. Treasury is the place whereby the tokens are getting minted. Bond is the place the liquidity is getting provided. Staking is the place whereby you're using the native token to stake it, right? And all of these gives you rewards for participating into this project. Okay, and this project is auto-sustaining. Okay, it's self-sustaining. It runs by itself. No monitoring, no man health, no human interference is ever needed into this project. Okay, so this is the summary of Olympus DAO, and Oracle have taken this and they have enhanced it, as I mentioned to you just now, right? So this is our money services business license. We got it from United States, okay, of Colorado, under the name of Oracle Foundation. Okay, if you go to the website, then you can search for this certification. Okay, now let's jump into our project. Okay, so the name of our token is ONF. 100 million token will be in supply, and it's going to be, the minting logic is going to be Olympus DAO Treasury, right? So from that 100 million, 10 plus 10, 20% is already locked for the development team and also for the early funders to this project. But this 20%, you don't have to worry. It is all locked into the blockchain for the next 3 years. Okay, so there won't be any pump and dump happening. Okay, and it will be in the 80% of the tokens will be in slowly coming out to the market every time there is a staking on Treasury. Right? Okay, so what you're seeing right now is a screenshot of CoinMarketCap. For those of you in crypto space, you know what this is, but for those of you who are new, coinmarketcap.com is the place whereby you can look at all or most of the tokens available in the market, right? So if you go to coinmarketcap.com and search in ONF or Oracle Finance Network, this page will appear, but this is taken on 25th July 2025. So approximately 1 month old now. The chart would have been different, but the rest of the things will be almost the same. So here is the place whereby you can get our official information, website, Telegram, Twitter account, most importantly, our contract address. Why this is important, I'll share with you in a bit, okay? Now, in the same page as well, you'll be able to see our coin is although it's only less than 100 days, it is already listed in 2 exchanges, okay? One is JuCoin and one is LBank, okay? Now, this is JuCoin and this is LBank. We got listed in JuCoin on day 1 itself, 15 May 2025. And then 3 weeks later, we have listed it on LBank. Now, just for information, guys, LBank is one of the top tier exchanges in the world, top 20 in the world. And if they're going to list any sort of token, they would have done their due diligence. So when our ONF token has been listed there, so we are very proud to be there, and it says volume when they are there, right? When we are in LBank. Okay, moving forward. Now, this is an independent project auditor, okay, AVE.ai. Any smart contract project, anything can be under the smart contract, okay, can be audited in this website. So we have done our auditing with them as well, okay? So this is the result of the auditing. Even you can go check it out yourself, all right? You just put in AVE.ai, but you don't search for ONF. It's best that you get our smart contract, okay, from CoinMarketCap, and you paste it on AVE.ai, search bar, and then you search for it, and this will be the page that you can see. I mean, there will be a lot of things that we see, but look for audit, and then you will see under the audit, we scored 20 out of 100, okay? Now, the lesser the scoring is, the more secure the project is, right? So, majority of the project or average of the project will be all 30, 35, and 50, ranging in that. Anything above 50, it's considered very high risk. And we got one of very, very lowest scoring, which is very, very good. You see, they have checked all our important parts of the smart contract, okay? Whether they can have more minting, whether it's open source, whether the admin can come back and take control of the project, okay? So all that we have checked, and we got the green light that this is blockchain-wise, it's legit, okay? So you don't have to worry on the blockchain side. Now, further down, you'll also be able to see what's happening in the market right now as far as blockchain is concerned on ONF. So we have, this data is a little bit outdated because, again, it's taken about a month ago. Currently, we have almost 8,000 holders, token holders for ONF. Now, if you ask me, is this a lot? I would say not at all. We are very, very, very little. We are very, very new still, right? For comparison, if I take any token, if I take Shiba Inu, if I take Dogecoin, for example, they have over 500,000 token holders, 100,000 token holders, and we are only at 8,000. This means we are still extremely pioneer to this project. Okay, now here shows the total supply, 20 million already locked, as I mentioned to you. Okay, guys, please do not scribble on my screen. Okay, 20 million is already locked. Okay, 15 only will be released on 15 May 2028. Okay, so balance is, it shows 100,000 here, but the actual amount is plus minus 300,000 tokens already been minted. Okay, and that's the only supply that's available outside. So what I'm saying is, even if today everybody stop depositing, there's only 300,000 tokens available in the market at the moment that will be circulating. Okay, so the new money that comes in is minting new tokens, right? Now, further down, another question everybody will ask, if it's a token-based project who's holding the big chunk of the tokens. Okay, so 20 million is already 99.34% is already locked. So the balance of the tokens are here. If you see the top 10, let's just ignore 8, 9, and 10 because they don't actually contribute to anything much, 0%. So under the top 7, 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7 are all smart contracts. All the smart contracts that's working together into our smart contract project with Oracle. Only number 2 and number 5 are wallet addresses. Even that I can prove to you. Number 5 is Jucoin. Number 2 is LBank, our exchanges. Right? Today, when you're buying the token, you're going to get the token from these 2 wallets, 2 exchanges. Right? So it's all crystal clear. In the language of crypto space, we have audited and it's fully decentralized and it cannot be manipulated or tampered, like I mentioned just now. Now, so we have that all aside. It's an automated system. Everything is in place. Now, let's talk about how you can participate into this project. Okay. There's 2 methods you can come in. One, by using the treasury and market maker bonds. Okay. So here you'll be using USDT to come in. You can start with minimum of 10 USDT, right? And then you can choose 30 days, 90 days, 180, 360, and 540 days for your staking. All right. Now, why should I choose longer days when I can choose for 30 days, right? Now, the longer the days that you choose for staking, the more discount that you can get from the system to buy your tokens. For example, the token price now is approximately $55 to $60. Okay, so let's say this discount can be ranging, can be ranging from 0 to 10%, 0 to 15%, 0 to 20%, 0 to 30%, and 0 to 50%. So today I'm assuming it is at maximum. Everything's at maximum percentage. So if I put, let's take a number. Let's take $1,000. I take $1,000 and I put for 30 days staking. Since I get a 10% discount today, so I'll get $1,000 plus another 10% worth of tokens. So I'll get $1,100 worth of tokens. Okay. But the same $1,000, if I put for 540 days, I'll get 50% discount, correct? So which means I put in $1,000, I get an additional 50% worth of tokens, right? So it's $1,500 worth of tokens. So that is the difference if you're putting for lesser days compared to more days. Now, once you already staked, okay, what is your rewards right? Every 12 hours, okay? If I'm right, Malaysian time, I know it's 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. But in UTC time, I think is 1 p.m. and 1 a.m. Okay, but again, you can check on your time zone if it's different. So every 12 hours, you get paid 0.2% to 1% on your tokens that you have staked, right? So minimum in a day, you'll get 0.4% to 2%. All right, that's a minimum of 0.4, maximum of 2% per day, right? So it differs from it is the same across the board. The only different thing is the longer the day you put in, the higher the discount that you get for. So all this is dynamic and real time. You can check on back office. All right. Now moving forward, what is contribution value? Now contribution value has nothing to do with the staking. Contribution value is for people who's building a team, building a network, right? For business builders. So what does this mean? Whoever is putting an amount to stake, okay, let's say $1,000. This is the maximum amount that you'll be able to cash out from your networking income, all right, which I'll be sharing in a bit. So let's say you put in $1,000, if you put for 30 days, your maximum that you can get from your networking bonus later, which I'm going to share, it's twice, it's 2x or 200%. So it's $2,000, right? The same $1,000, if you stake for 540 days, you'll get 600%, which is $6,000. Until you get $6,000, your network income will start coming in. Okay. Now, what happens if you hit the ceiling? You just need to top up again, and then the project starts. The income starts flowing in again, right? So don't worry. If you're first time looking at this, you'll take some time to digest. No worries. But I'm just giving you the overall picture. So this is method number 1 to join. Let's talk about method number 2, which is joining the project by staking ONF token. So to stake ONF token, you need ONF token, correct? So ONF token can be purchased in LBank and Jucoin, right? So once you purchase the ONF token, again, you have a variable of 30 days, 90 days, 180, 360, and 540 days you can stake just like just now. But additionally, you even can stake for 24 hours. Now imagine a project that is so genuine that allows you to stake for 24 hours. All right. So today you do your staking, you give it a day tomorrow. The day after that, you can withdraw your capital and your profit without any problem. All right. And if you don't withdraw your capital and your profit, it gets auto compounded. So you can withdraw anytime you like along the way. Right. So of course, there's 30 days and other days. Okay. Now, what will be the difference? You see, the percentage are the same, still the same like just now. The difference is whatever that you're earning on a daily basis, if you put longer days, you will get another percentage on your profit. I give you an example. Let's say I put in $1,000. I choose for 360 days, right? My average, let's say I'm getting 1 day, 1%. Okay, every 12 hours, I'm getting 0.5%. So 1 day, I get an average of 1%. So it's $10. $1,000, 1% is $10. From that $10, I will get an additional 10%. Another $1 here. $100 here. On top of that, I get another 10%, which is $1. So 101. You get, sorry, $10 and 1. So $11. All right. So the more days you choose to stake, the more percentage you'll get additional bonus. Right. So the contribution value remains the same. Now, let's move on to, okay, before that. So a lot of people have asked me, does staking on this project? Guys, if you're on your WhatsApp group, okay, if you're new, please join the WhatsApp group, Telegram groups, right, of your leaders. There is literally tons of testimonies of people staking on a daily basis, right? So this calculation is a little bit older. So this person have staked 1,229 tokens, 600 tokens was staked, 154 tokens was staked. So a lot of people are staking and they are making profits every day. This is just to show you a testimony, right? Now let's move on to how we can make money from networking. If I introduce someone, what do I get? Firstly, you will be getting 20 levels of referral rewards. Okay. So this means you're introducing somebody. I give you a real example. Let's say you introduce me into this project. Okay. You have joined and introduced me. And then I say, put in $1,000. Okay. I put in $1,000. I join this project. Okay. And then I make 1% average a day. So it's $10. From the $10, you will make 20% as your profit because you introduced me. Okay, that's level 1. Now, let's say I introduce my friend. Okay, I'll get from that friend level 1 bonus. But for you, is level 2. So you make 15% from level 2, 15% from level 3. Okay, then the next 3 levels is 10%. The next 4 levels is 5% and 2% all the way. Okay, but for this, there's a condition. The conditions are, firstly, your staking must be minimum $200 and above. And you must have done one direct sponsor. And this one direct sponsor must be $100 and above. If you remember just now, I told you, the minimum staking that people can come in with is $10, right? So if you recommend somebody with $10, the system doesn't recognize them as one direct sponsor. So make sure whoever that you're bringing in, they come in minimum $100 and above, right? So if you want to earn level 2, you need to have a total top up or total value of personal staking of $400 and 2 direct sponsors. For level 3, you need to have $600 personal staking, 3 direct sponsors, so on and so forth. So if you want to earn a total of 20 levels, all you need to do is $4,000 is your personal staking and 20 direct sponsors. You are done. You're good to earn all 20 levels. Okay. The next income is called the ranking.
Mr. Nelson, we've lost you. The sound is not clear. We cannot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's wait for him a bit. I believe his network has interrupted the presentation. So we'll wait for him a little bit, right? Meanwhile, I'll request our next speaker to get ready. Because we are getting into gear number 2. And once again, welcome to those who are here for the very first time. Yes, I understand. If you are here and you are not familiar with crypto, some of the terms that are being used may be confusing to you, but just relax, stick around. Everything is going to start making sense in a while. So just stick around and continue bringing those messages. If you are here for the very first time,
sorry,
shout out to you. All right,
No.
I think our speaker is back. Yes, Mr. Nelson, take it up.
Sorry, you have lost me. All right, I think the internet is bad here. Okay, so yeah, this is a ranking bonus. I'll just continue from where I left. This is ranking bonus. The higher the rank you go, the more income you'll earn from your team. Okay, right? So we'll go into the specifics later because today is more about recognition. So I'm going to be very brief. So to move up the ranks, $500 is your personal staking, $30,000 in one leg, $20,000 is your another leg. 2 teams you need to build minimum. Okay. Alternatively, you can use all the small legs combined and have $20,000. Right. So moving up, you just follow the growth on the table. Right. Now, these are some of the example of earnings. Okay. If you're M1, you're averaging every 12 hours about $20, $25. So per day is about $50. If you're M2 ranking, you're earning easily from only this income, $150 per day. M3, it's about $500 a day. M4, it's about $1,000 a day. And all these are real accounts. We took a screenshot of real people earning real money in the last 2 or 3 months, right? So that's about the income. There is also something called a withdrawal fee. This withdrawal fee is only for bonuses, not for capital. So if you put in a capital, 30 days, 90 days, 160, 360 days, when you take it out at the end of the contract, no withdrawal fee. But all the other bonuses, taking bonus, referral bonus, team bonus, there will be a 15% withdrawal fee. But if you are doing direct sponsoring, every one direct sponsor you do, the 15% will reduce by 1. So total of 15% you do direct direct sponsor, this 15% will be waived off, right? So the network is growing all over the world as we spoke just now. These are some of the things that's coming up next year. Oracle Pay for credit card. We're going to have our own exchanger, Oracle Talk, Oracle Search Engine, and all of these are tipped to be launched before end of this year. So you're going to have an amazing ecosystem with Oracle, right? So this is some of our official channels, right? Please subscribe to it. Go look at it. Official Telegram channel, our global community, Telegram database, Twitter account. Get these links from your leaders and get connected with the company, right? So I'm almost at the end of my presentation. Saying the whole thing, the summary is it's a proven system because we are following an Olympus DAO strategy, fully blockchain and smart contract basis, fully decentralized, no central authority. Therefore, it's a long-term and sustainable ecosystem, right? So I'm at my last slide now. Now, thank you everyone. Before that, again, for newcomers, this could be a very quick presentation. Some of you might be still excited. Some of you are still confused. Some of you are still new to this. It was the same for me 3 months ago. Okay. But once I start understanding, I get excited like crazy. And I'm helping a lot of people all over the globe to make big money, right? And an example will be the team that we are speaking today. Amazing people from Africa. And I'm really honored to be here. I'm really proud of you guys, right? So thank you for having me. I'm done on my session. I'll pass it back to the MC. Thank you so much. Hope to talk to you all soon. Thank you and have a great day. Let's enjoy what's coming next. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. MC, can I have...
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Nelson, all the way from Malaysia. Let's give him some flowers in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, It is at this time that we get into gear number 2. It's getting even more exciting, please go ahead and give out some flowers in the chat to our previous presenter as we welcome in our next speaker. Are you super excited just like I am? We are getting more exciting. Yes. Oh, those ones who are not from Uganda. Tonight, it's the Ugandan night for the Ugandan guys who are able to stand up. Are you excited? Our next speaker is someone that we all know, an amazing guy, super fired up, a great mentor. Tonight we are celebrating him because he has proven to be somebody worth celebrating. Come on, shout out for the Ugandans in the room and to all our friends from different countries. This is a song dedicated to you. Get back to Uganda who invited you to interpret the song. The one who interprets it very well is gonna walk away with some All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our next speaker, a very special gentleman, a very good friend of mine. He has mentored so many people via his social media platforms, and it's a very amazing moment to be part of his success story of Oracle Financial Project in such a very short period of time. And this is just a proof to all of us that if he can do it, anybody in this room can do it. The first day I heard this story, knowing that this gentleman is not even here in Kampala, where I'm connecting from. He's down in the city of Ibanda, right far from the capital city. And so it's such an exciting moment that somebody from down, not in the capital city of the country, has been able to show us that it is possible to use technology. I mean, you could perhaps say the fact that he is far, you could say maybe the internet is a problem, but this guy is unstoppable. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the one and only mentor to many, a leader, somebody that loves helping other people. Let's welcome Coach Dickson, all the way from Ibanda, Uganda. Give him some flowers, come on.
Wow. The energy is really big. The energy is massive. You forgive me, I won't be able to share my screen because right now we don't have a good light. The lighting is not okay, but it is okay. I hope my voice is loud and clear. Is my voice loud and clear? You can just confirm with me. Am I loud and clear?
Yes, sir. The voice is very loud and clear.
Okay, because I see the network isn't good, but I'm going to try. Okay, so thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to share my story with you guys. The first day I met this opportunity, I just fell in love with it. And actually, I was presented this opportunity of Oracle Finance Network. It was on 3rd August 2025, and I didn't take any chance to to hesitate. Actually, I started on 4th August 2025, but trust me, I've already made a lot of money with this project. I haven't seen any challenges. I made my personal research, and I'm a person who takes really good time to make personal research. I don't just jump onto a project because someone has just told me about the project. It is true. When they presented me the project, it was so amazing. We did all the research together. But after that, I went ahead and made my other personal research. I would like that you allow me within just 1 minute or two, I share my screen. I show you my conclusion that I made in the research that I was making after 2 weeks, because I've just spent 2 weeks making research about this project, trying to look at all the angles, and finally I came to conclusion on this project. Can I share my screen? Is it okay?
Yes, please.
Is it okay? Okay, thank you very much. Let me share my screen. I hope you're going to see this because I'm a person who takes much interest in research. Okay, so I hope my screen is already visible. Is my screen already visible?
Yeah, the screen is clear.
Is my screen already visible? Yes. So I started my research, I think it was way back. This was my first, I was doing a deep dive, a deep analysis on Oracle Finance Network. After this, I went ahead to open another chart relating to the same chart. I went ahead to open another chart. I provided the source code of the project because I had to analyze everything from the source code of the project to the contract addresses to the analysis on different. You can see this is the source code of the project. I had to analyze it step by step. I'm a person who takes much interest in research. I don't just go ahead and jump onto a project. I asked ChatGPT, can you retrieve our previous chat about ONF staking analysis? It said yes, and this is the contract address, everything. Then I provided more information. Okay, you can see from these screenshots. These are the screenshots I provided to ChatGPT in addition to the contract address to analyze and tell me what is happening. It told me, it asked me for more information, especially to do with the source code. That's where I provided a source code here down, plus other screenshots. I took a lot of time to analyze this. And trust me, guys, this is a solid project. I'm a person who doesn't just jump to conclusions. You can see, even after that, okay, even after that, I went ahead to continue analyzing this project. And at the end of it all, I have come to a conclusion. What is the conclusion? I think the conclusion is here. This is the conclusion. After many days of analyzing, this is the final conclusion. Okay, because remember, ChatGPT 5, the version 5 is the most advanced ChatGPT we have right now, and you can use the search, you can use the deep search feature, you can use anything from this. I may use the deep search feature to dig out any information from the web that I can get about ONF. And the final conclusion was this, okay? Based on facts, because you can see final conclusion, fact-based, looking at the data and contract audits, because we audited the contract, we audited the source code, everything. ONF shows the characteristics of a real DeFi staking project like OHM. This was the conclusion I was looking for, guys. And actually, I was talking to my leader, Mr. Kabanda, today. I locked in fully, and I'm going to be promoting this full time. I'm going in big and better. I'm increasing my stakes. I'm going in full. I don't know how to say it, but trust me, I've made my personal research, and these are the conclusions. Okay, reasons to say yes, worth looking at. Renounce contract, no central control, because the contract owner renounced, so he doesn't control anything. 99% supply is locked until 2028. Guys, look at this, 99%. That is the 20 million tokens that are in circulation. They are locked up to 2028, so there is no chance of any rug pull. Guys, why shouldn't I involve in a project where there is no chance of a rug pull? Okay, transparent open source code. The source code is transparent. No honeypot. You're free to buy or sell. Staking model aligns with proven protocols like Olympus DAO. Guys. What is the balanced verdict here? Based on facts, ONF is a genuine DeFi breathtaking project worth looking at. Now, guys, even if I conclude from there, my own is done. And guys, if you want me to provide you all this research, I can. But right now we don't have a lot of time, but trust me, I have made every single research that I needed to do on this project. I wanted, before I lock in, I wanted to get more information, deep dive information, even the information which is not yet provided for. Because I looked at the contract addresses, I looked at the source code, I looked at the white paper, I looked at the project app, how it operates, the Oracle app. I looked at the treasury, I looked at the bonds, the different contract addresses for the treasury, everything. I analyzed everything. Trust me, guys, this is a project worth looking at. This is a project worth putting in your money. This is a project worth making you a millionaire. I don't know how you look at it, but I've already seen millions coming from this project. That is my part. I sign out. Thank you very much for the opportunity. That is what I had to share right now.
All right. Thank you so very much, Coach Dixon. But before you go, I need you. I still need you, Coach Dixon.
Okay.
And
I'm available.
You know, today is a special day for you, together with different other leaders, and we don't take it for granted. Please, I need you to first go in the chat room and say congratulations to this gentleman. All right? Just go in the chat room, everybody, and say congratulations. This gentleman was the third M1 leader in Uganda, in Africa. Let's give him some flowers and say congratulations, Leader Dixon. Now, before Leader Dixon goes,
yes, sir.
This is what I know. A few days ago, our great upline, our great mentor, our great upline offered us an incentive to say people who are able to rank up as quickly as possible are going to be rewarded with some amazing gifts. I want to believe that you are among the people who have received these gifts. Can you verify with us if it is true we are dealing with people of integrity, that when they speak, they deliver? Is it true that you have received $500?
I have received that.
For just
I have
ranking
received
up.
the gift. I have received the gift, and I take this honor to thank the upline. You can see that the latest arrival, USDT $500. You can see that? $500.
Wow.
That is the gift that I received today. And I'm grateful to the team, to the leaders, to the great upline who put up this offer to motivate us. And I'm so super motivated. I have to, guys, $500 just becoming an M1. Can you imagine? That is just a reward, a big reward, a big motivation for me to still move forward, to move with a lot of pace. And hopefully M2 is about to be conquered anytime from now. M2 is about to be conquered. I'm moving hard. My team, I'm moving on with my team. I'm moving on with the trainings, the different trainings that I hand on Zoom with my team. And I know this is going to be massive. It is going to be massive. Thank you very much to all the leaders. Thank you very much to the great upline. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Wow, congratulations. That is what they call working smart, not working hard.
Happiness is a true reward of hard work. But what about me who don't work hard but work smart? I call it niceness.
All right. That's what they call working smart. congratulations, Coach Dixon. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to get us into our next segment. That is going to get us into our next segment. Congratulations to Coach Dixon for working smart instead of working hard. All right, the next event, our next speaker is very far. Oh, let me know. Are you excited? Just let me know in the chat. Just let me know in the chat. Are you super fired up? All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is an amazing gentleman. Amazing gentleman. Super excited. All right, that's good. Someone has said that he has given me a DJ job. I'm not a DJ. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on our next speaker, a gentleman all the way from Malaysia. He's our grand upline of all of us here. He's somebody that loves helping people. Please, let's welcome the one and only King Nazlin, all the way from Malaysia.
No evidence, no right to speak.
Pleasure to have you, grand upline.
Look at me, you can hear my arm just in a color, baby, dandy.
Hey guys. Thank you so much, guys. Big hand of applause to our first winner just now. Okay, Mr. Dixon, thank you so much. Okay, congratulations to you and the whole team. And the best thing is, I'm so super excited today because at the same time, you guys are live today. It's nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and I am so happy because one of the key person that's actually introduced to me this special opportunity, which is I think one of the best ever in my career throughout the whole networking journey. I think this is one of the best ever. I would love to say thank you so much to Mr. Black Hitam. He's inside, he's in here, which is Mr. Nizam Saha. Thank you so much, boss. All right. This is one of the best opportunity that you have been given to me and the rest of the whole world to actually realize that this is real. This is so real. All right. And today, I'm honored to be here with you guys, right? We nearly have 300 participants, right? Well, I would love also to actually say thank you so much to Mr. Rupert Parakasam for giving me the opportunity to actually work with him. And also, who else? But Mr. Julius later on. We're gonna listen to him. Okay, I don't want to go too much on that, but today, as you guys know, that this is one of the best days. This is the night that everybody waiting for. We want to realize that this is for me, myself. Okay, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go all out. Right? Why? Because these 2 years, first 2 years, is our year to be on top. All right. Realize that 2 years, these first 2 years is our years to be on top. All right. So, okay. So don't ever waste your time. All right. Go for it. Go all out. Do your best. All right. Make everybody realize that this is the best ever opportunity that you guys have to take. All right. I don't go too much. All right. You guys have, enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for this big opportunity. Thank you so much, Julius. Thank you so much to all our participants tonight. All right. You guys been great. Thank you also to Mr. Nelson just now. He is my partner. I am one of the consultant also. I've been just appointed as one of the consultant. All right, and I'm honored to tell you guys that we're gonna go all out. Okay, pray that one day I'll be in Uganda and the rest of the country. All right, see you guys. Okay, take care. Love from Malaysia. Bye.
All right, thank you so very much, Upline, great leader, great mentor, King Nazlin. Let's appreciate him with some flowers in the chat. Thank you so much. And as we welcome our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, let's see again, get back to Uganda. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we get down as we come to almost the end of our event. I welcome our second M2, M1 leader, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this one? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give some flowers to our next speaker, the one and only second M2, M1 leader in the entire Uganda, the Eastern Southern Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give some flowers to leader M1 Kasibante Abe, all the way from Masaka, Uganda.
Wow. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited to be here on this meeting this evening. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kasibante Abe, all the way from Uganda, specifically Masaka City. And just like he said, I am the second M1 in Uganda and East Africa. I don't know if again in Africa. And I'm the second after leader Julius, my brother and my mentor. I'm super excited, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it's now how many days? I joined this business on the 4th of August. And today is, I think, 21st. How many days are those? I think you see the period of time I've been here isn't that much. But once I landed on the opportunity, I saw the power after being a little bit stuck about the movement of my previous opportunity. Once I landed on this, I was like, wow, I think I'm going in for this. This is what I've been looking for. That is why I am pumping with a lot of energy. In those few days, I've been able to, one, break the M1 rank. Two, I have been able actually to increase my staking capital. I know very many people here are still scared, you may put in your money, and then I have done the research. I have also seen my other leaders like Dixon doing their research. I love that. And very many other leaders. And it's not only my research alone that I'm leaning on, but also the research of other leaders who I trust, like the leader Dixon and others. And not only that, I have already created 2 M1s in my team. That is leader Dixon and my other leader from Suriname, that is leader Eddie. He's going to be speaking here. And This means I am working. You know, me, I usually want to work with people. That's why you see I'm putting more emphasis on making sure I'm growing communities. So I'm working so hard to make sure everyone gets to know about this Oracle platform. I'm working hard to make sure that at least I make sure that everyone gets to understand about this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've not yet made a lot of money from this opportunity, but I was doing a calculation. Unfortunately, my other gadget is off because of the power. Power has just come back here. But I've been doing a small calculation, and in the past few days, I have already consumed over $600 in the few days. I have already consumed that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in these few days, if I can be able not only to make money myself, but also help other people make the money and also grow a community. Yeah. What if I have this opportunity at hand for the next 2 years? What do you think is going to happen? Now, let me see in the chat. If you say I'm in at least in the next 2 years, I'm running with you. I'm not saying you're joining me, but I'm saying you're joining this opportunity. At least you're saying in the next 2 years, I'm running with this opportunity. Give me a flower, give me a one, give me a sign, give me whatever you give me. Give me a clap, give me a thumb, give me anything. Show me in the chat that we are running this together. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited. And this week we are closing, or the next one, I must make sure I am breaking the M2 rank. Leader Julius showed me the way as my upline, and I'm here to say, whatever rank he breaks, I break. Whatever rank he breaks, I break. So Leader Julius, I'm coming. Thank you so much for this opportunity, my leader Ashraf, our MC and host tonight. I'm super excited to be here, and I am moving very fast and very big together with the team. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so very much, Coach Abe. Now, before you go, just like I did with M1 Dixon, I'm going to request you once again to also show us, is it true that whatever plan promised has arrived to you before everybody here? Let everybody see if we are dealing with a project that promises and delivers. Congratulations to him. Let's give him some flowers before he shares the screen. I would love to, you know, I know one thing, whatever Abe is showing us, one thing for sure, this is a sign that he's a risk taker. You know, in Uganda, we have that saying of Sitya loss. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give some congratulations, flowers to Mr. Abe.
So here we go. I withdrew everything from my Binance, and here as I speak, it reads $500. Woo! 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 Just by racking up. Woo! I'm now going in for the 1,500. Just watch me. Watch the space. Thank you so much, our uplines, and thank you so much, everyone.
Wow. Congratulations, Leader Abe. Hey, Sijalosi. Congratulations to Leader Abe. How many of us don't fear loss? How many of us don't fear loss?
Ulamu wa kisera ata muziki zuri sana nenzina mu ulamu wa kisera ata muziki tamu sana nze sichalosi nze sichalosi ndi boss sichalosi dance abavubuka envumulo abavubuka envumulo akalero kansonga
speaker. Are you ready for the next speaker? Are you ready for our next speaker? All right. Congratulations to It is a risk to join something that is just beginning, but it is also risk not to join. Did you just hear what I said? It is a risk to join something that is just beginning, but it is also a risk not to join, because if it is to produce billionaires, you will be among the people who say, I wish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's now welcome our next speaker, the one and only gentleman, ordered from Masaka. We are still in Masaka, ladies and gentlemen. Just a smaller one to everybody, our friends in Kampala. This coming Saturday, we have an amazing event. A super exciting event. We are going to have this kind of experience physically, fully paid for by Oracle Financial Network. So I don't expect you to miss. Make sure you bring as many people as you can. We are going to be at hotel. All these guys are going to be with us. We are having M2 leader Julius is going to join us, and M1 leader Abe, and I believe M1 leader Mobilu, the gentleman that I'm about to bring on stage. Are you super excited? Now, without further ado, let's bring our next speaker on the microphone. This is someone that is self-spoken, doesn't shout too much. I love his way of doing things. Is someone speak calmly, but when he decides to move, he moves very seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, let's welcome the one and only, the fourth M1 leader in the entire Africa. Let's bring on leader Mobilu, all the way from the city of Masaka, with some flowers in the chat. Let's bring him on board on the microphone. Have you? Congratulations once again.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much, Leader Ashraf, for this amazing presentation we've just heard from you. First of all, I want to thank our upline, the one and only, and all great leaders on this call, plus our guests. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are in East Africa. Good morning in other countries. My name is Mobilu Spirito. I come from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman. So my sharing is going to be very simple, as usual. I'm not a man of word, though I act like any other person. Whoever joined the business, you have your own call or your own cause that triggers you to join any business. But for me, mine is very simple. Since 2016, I've been joining different businesses, but all my pain has been on the owners to sit one day and they change the system anyhow. But when Leader Julius came to me and shared with me this amazing business, whereby I'm in charge, I mean, I don't think, and there's nobody who can wake up one day and say, now I've changed the system. That is the reason why I'm in, or that's the reason why I joined, because I always wanted to be independent. I always wanted to not to lose my energy, the one that I've been suffering with, and reach a time, and then I lose it. This time, I'm comfortable. And I said, this time, no more delay. When I count the days, today I've made the 17th day in the business. Guess what? I'm less than a month. But I've not done this alone. We have a big team I'm working with. Me, it's just a sign, a small sign to what is coming on the way. So if you are here, you want to make money, you want to experience the fastest growing team, just try us and see. So with that, I may not count the money because I've seen the money. And even before joining here, I had seen the money. But what attracted me most is to have full control over my business. So now I'm open to say that now I'm building for my future. I'm ready to say I've not seen any business where I've worked and they have recognized me, just recognizing me for my working or my achieving something. That's a sign that this business is different and it is promising whoever is going to start. When talk about the money, there is no doubt. If they can give someone who has been in the business for only 17 days, how about if you work for 1 year? How about if you work for 2 years? How about if you work for 3 years? So, ladies and gentlemen, according to what I see, the sky is going to be our limit. Better start now, and then we sky together. Thank you very much. I wish you the best.
Thank you so much, Coach Mubilu. Congratulations to you and to everybody who has been able to make it to M1 rank. Let's give Leader Mubilu some flowers in the chat. Let's just give him some flowers as he celebrates his first rank in the project. Just like I've done with these other leaders, let me request Coach Mubilu to confirm with us if true he has received his gift for ranking up M1.
Thank you very much, Leader Ashraf. Let me share my screen here, and we see do our leaders are different from the ones we have been tested before. If they promise, do they fulfill their promise? So this is my account. When they told me I have a gift, I said no confusion. So let us see. Already my money is on the account. And if you can check here, you can see the last deposit. Check the time.
Wow.
It is just 4 minutes back. Thank you very much, Oracle Jew.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, now we prepare for our next speaker. Congratulations to Leader Mubilu once again. And now I want you to go in the chat box. Are you ready? Because we are almost done. We are almost done. We are almost done. I know you are super excited to see the last speaker, and I'm also super excited to see him. All right? I'm also super excited to see him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next gentleman is an M1 away from a very difficult country for me to mention. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next M1 leader that we are celebrating tonight is a gentleman all the way from Suriname. Suriname, is that right? I think so. Suriname. This is a gentleman from the School of Hard Knocks. Let's welcome the one and only leader. All right. Let's welcome the one and only leader Linga, right? Leader Linga, all the way from Suriname. Yes, please take it up. Take it up. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much, host, for the introduction. As you can see, in the Green Fest right now. So I am Edinho Linga from Suriname, but at the moment I'm all the way in Guyana, doing some work here. So before I continue, I would like to, thank all of our leaders um, for giving me this opportunity or giving us this opportunity. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm right now in Guyana working in a mine, but the way Oracle is doing work for us at the moment, I'm not sure how long I will be staying in the mine, to be honest. So yeah, so for me, being in a country, in Suriname, with a population of just over 500,000 people, crypto is not something that a lot of people are used to. You know, so I started to work with Leader Abby a few years ago, and just a few weeks ago, to be exact, the 6th of August, he sent me a message, or probably a few days before that. And I was like, hey, leader, you have to take a look at this one, this opportunity, this new opportunity that I'm working right now in. You have to take a look at this one. And I was like, yeah, please send to me. So after I went to the meeting, and I saw the first presentation, I texted him right away, hey, I'm ready to start this. I didn't even take the time to go and do some research because all of that work has been done already by our, great leaders. And thank you again for that. I've been working with a team here in Suriname. It's a small team, but as you can see, we will get there. We'll get people to get more um, to know the Oracle business and let people understand how you can change your life with Oracle. I don't want to take a lot of your time at the moment, but I would like to say, thank you again to our leaders for this opportunity. And yeah, I'm in it and I'm going all the way. And with that, I'll try to get as much as possible people within Suriname, but also where am I at now in Guyana, try to get as much as people to go with us, to make the money with us, to change their lives, so that we can have a better tomorrow. And I would like to thank you for that. And that's it for me. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Leader Linga. Now, before you go again, I will request you also to share and confirm if surely the money the upline promised has really reached you. Is that true? Let's give him some flowers. Let's congratulate Leader Linga all the way from, right now it says he's in Ghana. Congratulations. Please, can you just verify if truly the word of the upline has been fulfilled?
Yes, at the moment I'm in Guyana. So that's one of our neighbors here in South America. So let me share my screen.
Okay.
So you can all see this. As I was in the meeting, I just saw a new deposit. And sorry, my internet connection is not that good, but I'm getting there. Getting there. try to share again. Yes. So can you confirm if you're seeing my screen?
Yep. Yes, the screen is clear.
All right. So if you look at this here, the deposit details, there's the 500. And if I go back,
wow,
just a few minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, I received this 500 USDT.
Wow, let's congratulate Leader Linga. Let's give him some flowers. Congratulations upon hitting your first flank in the project. Everybody here, you are the next now. That is going to get us into our last part of the event. And yes, as we come to the end, I would love to dedicate this special song to everybody. This is for the big boys. This is for the big boys.
Byabanene wano tovimbanga toli munene bajja kukwata okubira banene kubana banene tekikufuula munene big house big car and big money bino byabaki bino byabaki bino byabaki byaba boba mutojjayo mutwe mu ntalo z'abanene kyuma kigaya mayinja ate n'oleeta ebigere ojamanya ekikutula omukira gw'ekikere tuli banene gwe tofeeri mbojjo tubebe ojamanya ekisibisa nti omufu ebigere moonwalking on the water byenkoze mbikoze nze nimayanja nti sitya bigambo by'abalabe nawaba wa mukamo gonna muleka gusale weyantya kujja mu gete ate nakusambali tuli banene ffe kye tubakubisa mu bali weronda goyagala oba kinyato bamugabe watabo bootyaze bamanyi ndi wabulabe bakutenda yine mule jango ginone eno si ya buli mutwe eno yabanene yemuyangamba jango mpase yebali nakasale jango ndase mutima guli wa bebi bino byabanene zebwe nfuna linga palaso mbamaze oline watege bitimba sanga mpese bino byabaki bino byabanene bino byabaki bino byabanene byabanene tovimbanga toli munene bajja kukwata okubira banene kubana banene tekikufuula munene.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of our event, help me welcome my great teacher, a mentor to many. Over 4 years of experience in mentoring people in crypto. He has done so much locally in Uganda and beyond the borders. He's someone that I know. He loves people. He's not a manipulator. He loves helping people to make money. He's a man of integrity. His leadership has proven to us that yes, we can trust him to lead us to our destinations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the one and only, the first M1, the first M2 in Africa, leader Julius Kabanda, with some noise in the chat. Let's bring him on the mic.
Big house, big car, and a big money. Bino byabaki. Bino byabaki.
All right, sir. The microphone is yours.
My brothers and sisters, fellow builders, fellow dreamers, today we stand on our shoulders of something greater than ourselves. We are not just a community, but we are Oracle, a movement, a vision, a destiny unfolding before our very eyes. My name is Julius Kabanda, and I want to be very grateful to my great uplines, Mr. Rubet, Mr. Nazil, and my beloved great upline, Nizam Saha, who is with us on a call today, and our great uplines. I want to thank the innovators of Oracle, all the way from Hong Kong and Taiwan. I want to be very grateful for the people who the last 18 days have decided to say yes to move our community from one person to over 956 people who are already staking with our community. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you that Oracle is not simply a project, it's a revolution of thought and action. We are here to break limits. We are here to write our story in the blockchain era. And in that story, each of you who's listening to me is not a follower, but is a pillar. Each of you who is deciding to join us is not just a member, but a leader in the making. The world is shifting and technology is rewriting the rules of money, trust, and opportunity. Old systems are collapsing and new systems are rising. But let me tell you, this is not a wave to be observed. This is a wave to be surfed, to be conquered, and to be owned. Oracle is our surfboard. Oracle is our compass and is our shield in this technology. As your leader, I see beyond today. It's not the numbers. It's not the charts. What I see is an empire of minds that are united, building wealth that is not temporary, but that is generational. I see a team. Our team has a fire that lights up nations, a voice that tells the world that we are here and we changed everything. But leadership is not simply about standing in front. Leadership is not just about you becoming first of joining our team. Leadership is about standing together. It's about caring for those who are weak, lifting those who have doubt about Web3 technology, DeFi ecosystem. We are here to celebrate those who win. We are not here to compete with each other. We are here to rise each other, because in Oracle, your success is my success, and my success is our success. Ladies and gentlemen, the vision is clear. We are creating a community where technology meets freedom. We are here, we will create a community where blockchain meets human power. We are here where opportunity meets discipline. A place where every voice matters. A place, ladies and gentlemen, where every hand builds. And we are here because where no dream is too big. We are here to remind you that there is no dream that is too big with Oracle. Ladies and gentlemen, I so call upon you, not just as members, but as visionary warriors. Let's walk boldly into this future. Ladies and gentlemen, let us set standards that others will follow. Let us ignite the legacy so strong that our children will say they were the ones who changed the game. Together, we are not just Oracle. Together, we are the future. For the last 18 days, I made a decision to say yes to Oracle. I didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, that I was saying yes to a new revolution of technology, a new smart way of making money. But I understand, because there is lack of information, many people have been disunited on the cause of fighting poverty, on the cause of getting Africa to a better move that everybody needs, on the cause of simplifying the power of making money. And ladies and gentlemen, I know many are discouraged. I know men are being put down. I know men are being told that this is not the right way to go. But before you regret, the future is here. The old systems are dying and new systems are rising. Technology is now. We are creating our story onto the blockchain. We are creating our story onto the era of making money. At first, I was worried that I might be joining the so-called projects of the past. But ladies and gentlemen, the magic that sits in the treasury bonds and the money maker bonds and the staking project of Oracle is unbelievable. The power I saw the other day, when the market went down to as low as $23 and it rose back up to $60, being backed by the market makers was unbelievable. In the past, I have bought tokens that go low and never return. I want to be grateful to the ideology of Oracle. Ladies and gentlemen, the big question is, do you have a dream? The big question is, do you have a dream? The big question is, do you have a dream? Ladies and gentlemen, I usually say that the reason why I will have sleepless nights, The reason why I will be not sleeping is to make sure that your dream comes true, is to make sure that through this opportunity, your dream comes true. In my previous project, I was able to create so many success stories. Ladies and gentlemen, these success stories don't happen because the opportunity is the best. The success stories happen because of the leadership. The success stories happen because of the sacrifice. The success stories happen because I believe in you and you believe in me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here only to achieve money goals. We are here to create generational wealth. I want to remind you. And the reason why I want you to be part of Oracle, because the grandchildren that will ever exist in this world will Ladies and gentlemen, I'm using my second device right now. I want you to say yes to Oracle because the new evolution is here. I want you to say yes to Oracle because it is time for you to realize your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, as blockchain is revolving, as cryptocurrency is evolving, as technology is taking over, it's higher time for you to position yourself in the future. I didn't know that when I said yes to Oracle, I have seen people make cool money. I didn't know that when I say yes to Oracle, the people were finding it hard to stay long on financial markets could have the freedom they deserve. I didn't know that by saying yes to Oracle, it's going to create a new wave of financial freedom. If you are going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, do not allow the people who don't have direction to become stumbling blocks to your future. When you take decisions about your future, do not allow people who don't have direction. There are so many people in this world that are comfortable. They are willing to remain comfortable with the little success they deserve. But I want to remind you that you have greatness within you. I want to remind you that this dream was given to you and nobody else. I want to remind you that you have potential within you. I want to remind you that you deserve a better life. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important for you to live fully and die empty. With the Oracle protocol, we are going to be able to tour this world. With the Oracle protocol, we are going to be able to build houses. With the Oracle protocol, we are going to be able to invest in real estate. With the Oracle protocol, we are going to retire our children. We are going to retire our parents. We are going to be able to achieve our goals and our dreams. And tonight, before I share with you my screen and sit through my testimony tonight, I want to request you to get a book and a paper. I want to request you to find somewhere to write. And the only things you are going to write tonight, I want you to write the things you believe you cannot do. I want you to sit down and write on paper the things you believe you cannot do. I cannot drive that house. I cannot drive that car. I cannot build that house. I cannot have those apartments. I cannot have that farm. And tonight, by God on our side, and tonight, by God on our side, we are changing the word I can't to I can. I can't drive that car with Oracle. I can't build that house with Oracle. I can't own those apartments with Oracle. Why? Because Oracle is in the future, and the future is now. And the power is within you. The potential is within you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll end with the following, then share my screen. Many people in this world are willing to work hard. Many people in this world are willing to achieve goals and ambitions. Many people in this world are willing to live a better life. But you know why? You know why they fail? Because, ladies and gentlemen, they fail to have a third eye. Every human being that lives on this world has two eyes. But what makes you extraordinary is to have the third eye. And what is the third eye? What is the third eye? The third eye, ladies and gentlemen, is the power and the ability to find the right opportunity. The power and the ability to find the right opportunity, to be able to see the right opportunity. Many people are hard workers. Many people work hard. Many people sacrifice. Many people have sleepless nights, but they do not have the right opportunity where they can put their energy and their power. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of this heaven has once again given you an opportunity. An opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, that is different from all opportunities that have ever existed, and that is Oracle. Don't play with Oracle. There could be speakers elsewhere. There could be people talking about Oracle, but Oracle is a golden mine. Oracle is a golden mine. I want to remind you. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 things that bring success. Number 1, you need the right opportunity. You need the right opportunity. Life is not all about working hard. Life is not all about being everywhere. No. Life is all about the right opportunity. I have told my friends that the previous opportunity I had, money is over. Money is over. And now people are waking up. People are waking up in my previous opportunity. They are like, hey, we are still here. Money is over. And if you don't have a third eye, you cannot see that. Only those with a third eye can see that my previous opportunity, money is over. There is just small pieces of bread that are being scattered for the people. But if you need good money, if you have a dream, if you have a goal you want to achieve, ladies and gentlemen, you need the right opportunity. Number two, you need the right timing. You need the right timing. It's not enough to be on every opportunity. It is not enough to be part of every business. But are you getting in at the right time? Timing is everything. I'm not a preacher, but for the Bible says there is time for everything. There is time for everything. There is time for everything, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to be at the right time. So, but most importantly, you need to be the right person. Every business is not for everyone. You need to have the right opportunity. You need to join at the right time, but you need to become the right person. Right person sits on having the right mindset. What is right mindset? Right mindset is this thing that people have. I have been part of crypto. There is a project I joined and I lost money in that project. Then I joined the other project. But the big question is, do you understand what you are trying to join? Does it have characteristics of your previous project? This is something different. Have you been part of Oracle and lost money in Oracle? You are bringing rotten beans with gold. How do you want to compare rotten beans with gold? You are allowing your past to be responsible for your future. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the mentor to be able to stand at the power you deserve and be able to take this opportunity to another level. So I got started 18 days ago, and this has been a game-changing opportunity. I will spend with sharing my screen. And when my eyes were opened, I was able to see, I was able to vision the future of Oracle. So I will end with my sharing, and then I'll share with you a wonderful gift from our uplines. Thank you so much for the love and the care. You can see when I got started, I started with $200. I saw, Lord, this looks unique. I added $1,949. I was like, this is peculiar. I brought in $6,506. And ladies and gentlemen, every day is a printing money day. Every day is a printing money day. And I have done withdrawals. Whenever I claim my tokens, they sit here on my token pocket. And when I take you through ins and outs, so let me start with the outs. How I'm pulling money out of my. I hope this is my withdraw area. Okay, you see my first withdraw was 0.3 ONF. I'll take you also to L Bank. Then it was 3, then it was 1, then 2, then 8, then 1, then 2, then 0. So all these are my withdraws from the business. All these are in just 18 days. In just 18 days. 2, you could add up together. This is 2, this is 5, that is 7, that is 8. Okay, 8, this is 5. 8 plus 5, I'll get them off. Okay, that is 13. Okay, 13 plus 13, that is 26, plus 1.4, plus this one here, 27, okay, 28, and these other small bonuses, 28, this is 30, this is 31, plus that one, 32, plus another 8, that is already 32 plus 8, those are 40, plus 2.9, those are 43, plus 1, those are 45 tokens, then plus 3, those are 48. I have an average of 50 tokens. Can you imagine? Since I got started in the last 18 days, pure profit, my capital is intact. I've been able to withdraw 50 tokens from the business. And let us take the current price, which could be around maybe 57 tokens. Ladies and gentlemen, in my last 18 days in the business, Oracle has paid me over 2,850 tokens. Do we have business? My fellow Ugandans, times 355. 9, this is times 355. 10 million Ugandan shillings in the last 18 days to be part of Oracle. It took me a lot of years to be able to make 10 million in 2 weeks out of an opportunity, but it's going to take you less time. I have spoken to some of my friends and I've told them, because of the power of Oracle, hey, because of the power of Oracle, ladies and gentlemen, this is just blockchain. This is just technology. And today, thank you so much for hitting that rank. Our beloved upline has basically been able to send me over $1,500 for becoming an M2. Ladies and gentlemen, the offer is still running. And once you become an M1, it will take you 10 days to get your offer. Once you become an M2, it will take you 10 days to get your offer. The offer is ending on the 12th of September, 2025. Okay? And so, rank up and bank up. Rank up and bank up. So, those who want to become M1s, take charge. Those who want to become M2s, take charge. I want to thank our host, Mr. Ashraf, my brother. I want to thank my upline. I see still in the house, Black Hitman. Happy to have you. I want to thank my upline, King Nazrin. Thank you so much for being here. I want to thank everybody for deciding to be with us. As we are ready to take over the wave by storm, you are welcome to the future. On Saturday, we have a physical event that is happening at Hot Ram Hotel this week. And on the second week of September, I'm going to be personally in Nigeria. Okay, I'm going to be personally in Nigeria, where we are going to rise this to another level, where we are going to take this opportunity to another level, because the future is ours. And Oracle, to the moon! To our host. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you and good evening. Leader Ashraf, are you still on the call? I hope we have lost our host, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming in tonight. See you tomorrow in the morning on our training schedule that we are going to share on all our groups. Please attend. You'll be able to understand. You'll get your questions answered. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope we have lost Mr. Ashraf. And allow me wish you all a good night. Thank you so much. Welcome to the future. And I wish you an amazing, amazing evening. So I hope we have lost Coach Ashraf. We have lost Coach Ashraf, but thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you for being on the call. See you tomorrow. See you on our schedules. I love you all, and good night.
Three 3,000 years ago, humans carved the mark of the contract on tortoise shells. 3,000 years later, we engraved the code of trust on the blockchain. Oracle Global Financial Autonomous Ecosystem. Let the oldest symbol of trust in human beings be reborn in digital civilization. When the $30 trillion traditional financial market is trapped in the shackles of centralization, when algorithmic stablecoins lose their way in volatility, we awaken from the success of Olympus DAO. True DeFi requires three foundations: the immutability of smart contracts, the value foundation of algorithmic stability, the blood of cross-chain interoperability. There is no isolated island here. Welcome to the infinitely connected financial continent, Oracle Finance Network. 10 ecological scenarios create the ultimate form of financial Lego. Open up the full scene of asset issuance, trading, lending, and payment, so that liquidity can circulate in a closed loop within the ecosystem, no longer relying on the external incentives, but achieving sustainable growth through endogenous value capture. The bank, your assets generate interest 24 hours a day. In Security Token Hub, stocks in New York and bonds in Tokyo are delivered instantly. D-Insurance uses smart contracts to reconstruct the claims logic, and Derivatives Engine is redefining the transparency of derivatives trading. In Oracle, every line of smart contract is formally verified. Every on-chain vote is recorded in a censorship-resistant ledger. Every user is a co-builder of the ecosystem. This is not a utopia, but a running on-chain federation. When Starkware's ZK rollup escorts trillion-level transactions, when Standard Chartered Bank's compliance framework is grafted with Arweave's permanent storage, we are creating the most powerful financial technology alliance in history. 5% emergency insurance pool, your share dynamic circuit breaker system, regulatory sandbox compliance. This is the era of pioneers, when the wave of Web3 sweeps across every continent. Oracle will become the operating system of the new financial civilization. Join this 3,000-year trust experiment and carve the future with the world's top foundations. Oracle Finance Network, where ancient trust meets infinite liquidity.
Selamat datang ke Oracle. Oracle, BOP pertama di Tawau, Sabah. Lokasi, Cottage Garden Unipark Tawau, Sabah. Tarikh 12 Ogos 2025. Hari Selasa. Masa 7.30 malam hingga 11.30 malam.
Anda semua dijemput hadir